Hi, everybody. So today I want to give you a little bit of an unfiltered view as to just a day-to-day life of someone who's running an SEO agency. So I recently hired a new backlink specialist to help me build websites for a website that is related to ketamine therapy, which is basically a product, which is kind of like an IV drip with ketamine properties that helps you psychologically and physiologically. I'm not going to get too much into the details of it, but it's basically a website like one of these. It's not one of these websites, but it's a ketamine therapy clinic, and essentially our job is to help them get ranked for certain terms around their area. So one of the things we're doing is backlink building. I recently hired a new backlink person, and he submitted 4 websites, which we're going to go through. And he just wanted my opinion as to which ones I think are the ones that we should get backlinks on. And essentially the reason why I'm making this video is because it's going to give you a backhand sort of experience as to what we're really looking for when we're building backlinks. And I think it's going to really help a lot of people understand how we do it, because I think it's still very much a black box. Not to me, because we do it every single day, but for a lot of people, there's like, how do you build backlinks? How do we do this? How do we do that? So I think this is going to kind of give you a better idea. So yeah, let me get started. So these were the 4 websites, once again, that were submitted to me to kind of further assess. So let me just start with this one. So once again, this is a wellness clinic, and they're looking to get ranked for terms like ketamine therapy and stuff like that within their location. So the first website was this one right here. So essentially, as soon as I look at this website, I'm noticing a couple of things. Firstly, just the branding and just overall look and appeal. So they have a pretty nice logo right here. It's a pretty clean design, so it looks like some work has been put into it. I'm also looking at just what's in their main navigation, what kind of links are being found in their main navigation, if there's anything that's sort of related. So as soon as I do that, I can start seeing that, yeah. So this seems like a website that would be semi-related to wellness and just health and beauty, because that's an important niche for us to also here in. So yeah, these are the kind of things I'm noticing as soon as I start scrolling down the page. What I'm not really liking is that there's a lot of just other stuff. So it's like, I can't even pronounce this word. But like how to impress your guests, stuff like that. Halloween, like this is not relevant to medical, right? So I would probably give this maybe a 3 out of 5 or a 2 out of 5 on relevance. So in terms of like like some websites you're gonna go to are gonna look hideous, and they just don't make sense at all. This website at least makes sense. So like that's the first check. The second check is relevance, which once again, it's like I would say it's like a 2 out of 5, maybe, because it does have something related to health at least, especially when you're looking at like health and wellness websites. You have to consider, your money, your life. So those are a lot harder to rank in. I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole actually, because it's like a completely different thing. But if you want to learn more, just search your life, your money SEO, and you'll find out a bunch of information. But in any case, so this is maybe a 2 out of 5 relevance. I'm scrolling down the page. I also don't like that there are links above the fold and not too much text. That's also something I don't really like. I like this because it's a little bit of an authority indicator. Once again, clean layout, but on the homepage, links to so many articles is just not good, because it's just diluting the link equity that's going to flow to some of the articles. And also, this also indicates that this is not really a product or a service. It's kind of just like a blogging website. So they are writing a lot of content. A lot of links are appearing on this website in general. So the best situation is that it's a really good website, and it's giving almost nobody else a backlink, and it's only giving you a backlink, because then you get more concentrated flow of authority going to your website. So it's better to get a link on a website that's only giving 100 external backlinks as opposed to 1,000. Of course, that's one of the factors. There's like tons of other ones that you have to consider, but overall, when the homepage has this many links, it's just not really a good sign. But overall, it looks like a pretty decent website, like a blogging website. A lot of different topics. I also don't like the fact that there's ads, especially on the homepage. That's another thing that I'm not really liking. This is something I'm liking. So as seen on, once again, authority symbols, and it's linking out to them as well. So that means that there's probably some level of reciprocal links that are being built, maybe. But yeah, so it looks like this is another sort of good authority symbol or trust symbol that's kind of coming. Then what I'm gonna do is I might click through some of these ones, but for the sake of time, I'm not gonna do that. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it into Ahrefs. If you don't have Ahrefs, you can do the exact same thing on Moz or SEMrush. Unfortunately, you do need like an SEO tool. I don't really think that there's any free tools that can do this depth of analysis, but if you're serious about link building, I think Ahrefs is a really good tool to start off with. So essentially when I put it in here, what I'm seeing is that the domain rating is 54. Excellent. Love that. Especially since the client that I'm working with, their domain rating is like 10 right now. It's like a brand new website. So this is gonna really help us out if we get a link from this website. But of course, that's not the only thing we're looking at because sure this can help us grow in domain rating, but it's not relevant, right? And also the all the links on the homepage, I don't it dilutes that authority flow quite a bit. But yeah, so I'm looking at a domain rating. It's ranking for 62,000 keywords. Okay, 7.1K traffic. That's good. Traffic, depending on the size of the website, traffic over 1K is usually good. But that means that at least people are going to the website. 60 keywords, once again, like that could mean a lot of things, but so I'm not really going to consider that as part of my judgment strategy. Next thing I want to see is where's the traffic coming from. So United States is most. Ideally, it should be a little bit more than this, like a little bit higher of a percentage, maybe closer to 70. This would entice me a little bit more to go after this backlink. The other thing that I'm looking at is, okay, let's just 5. That is weird because my plan does include this. Okay. In any case, I'll come back to this. Okay. So in any case, so this is what I'm kind of seeing. This is also not something that I'm super enthusiastic about. It's just this is the average traffic, and as you can see, it went up to like 91K, and then it's kind of been going down ever since. So I'm not a huge fan of this either. The other thing I want to quickly just check out is average domain rating. So it's been pretty stagnant, which is fine. Ideally, it's kind of going up into the right, but yeah, it's at least a stable. It's not going down. The worst thing you want to see is domain ratings going up, then goes down, then it goes up, then it goes down. That's no good because that means something sketchy is going on with the website. So you want to probably avoid those links in general. But yeah, I'm not loving this sort of trend of the traffic going down because it means once again something's up with the website. Let's go on. The other thing I want to really just quickly check out is organic pages. The worst thing you can really see is, organic traffic is going down and organic pages are going up because that just means, they're just publishing pages and they don't care about losing traffic at all. But right here it's kind of stagnant, so that's okay as well. Then we're going to quickly look at keywords. Yeah, pretty stable. That's nothing is wrong with this. Yeah, so let's go on to keywords. Now I'm going to start looking at keywords and whether they're sort of related. So here you're seeing, yeah. So ideally what you want to see is like medical terms and medical things kind of coming up, especially if you're building it for a medical website. But you can see over here, it's ranking for easy keywords and average positions. So nothing really screams out over here. This if I looked at this and there were a lot of medical related terms coming up, then my relevance score would move from 2 to 3 out of 5. But yeah, I'm not really seeing that here. So I'm going to keep that relevance score maybe 2 to 5, 2 out of 5. You can also check out top pages and just kind of see what's going on over here. We already know the traffic has been going down severely. So this is nothing new or this is not something which, I would look into further. But yeah, just once again, just looking at the kind of pages, the keywords already gave me an idea as to what kind of pages are going to be ranking for. So yeah, nothing really changes. Then I want to check out anchors. So this is important. So this is good. They're getting mostly branded anchor tags. But once again, like what I want to see is medical related terms. And anchors are basically when you get a backlink, what text is being used to link back to you. So this is the text that is being linked back to the website. And you can see how many referring domains are doing this. And this is really one of the bigger things in SEO. You need to get you need to be smart about how you build your anchors when you're building links. Once again, that's a completely different lecture that you can Google. But yeah, so I'm not really seeing anything over here. Nothing detrimental. The other thing that I look at anchors is that if there's like gambling stuff or like, yeah, just like random stuff that's being used to link back to the website, that's a really bad sign. But over here, there's nothing really telling. It looks like people are linking back to them because of this, 50 plus hairstyles or whatever. So this is all fine. Nothing's really jumping out. But yeah, if I was seeing like random text, which I'm going to show you next, that's when really like a spark would sort of go off. So let's go into the next one. This is the next one that was sent over. So I'm looking at this website and I already really like it. So it has help in the URL itself. When I'm looking at the anchor, it has once again Health Management Association, healthcare consultants. This is amazing. It's within your money, your life, your health, your life. That's smart. Anyways, I'm not gonna get into stay focused, Ali. But yeah, so this is related to health. So this is amazing. I love that. There's text at the top. It looks like there's some kind of service. They have, good external links going out or internal links. So that this is really like making me feel good right now about this website. This is great. Once again, I can see health everywhere. So this is really good. Then we have this. This is really huge. This is a big credibility signal to Google because there's actual people related to this website. So that this just helps out with the eat of the website. So it makes it more trustworthy and you can view all of the experts. This is amazing. Love this. Big authority, big credibility symbol. Then we get into this right here. So there's sensible links. Like it looks like they're creating content at the company. They're going forward. They have webinars and blogs and they have stuff set up on their website, which is all good. So you can see how I'm kind of building that story, right? Like there has to be a story behind why you're getting the backlink. The story behind this one is if you give me a good enough price, I would consider buying it. I would probably buy it for maybe $50 to $100 at maximum. Because like what I'm seeing, the relevance isn't that great. The homepage, it's linking, it's like a blogging website. So my authority that's going to flow back is going to be probably very diluted, but it has a DR of 54, which has been pretty much stable over the long period of time. So yeah, I don't get it. Why didn't it let me do this? So now we can check this out. Traffic over 5 years. Yeah, this is not. So that's why I would get a backlink to this website, but I wouldn't pay a lot for it. And how I would get this backlink is I would just reach out to their social media or just get in touch. And I'd be like, hey, I'm willing to pay you XYZ for a guest post on your website. That's pretty much it. And there's a chance that they might respond. There's more chances that they won't respond, but there's a chance that they will. And you do that over a very long period of time, and you'll get backlinks. Essentially, you'll get people responding to you. So yeah, for those reasons, I wouldn't pay a lot. For this one, I'm already like thinking I will do whatever it takes to get onto this website because it seems like it's a really good website. They have case studies, amazing. And yeah, just really clean website. This website makes sense. It looks like it's a really good website. Then I would basically go through some of these links. Once again, looking at services, amazing, love this, all related to health, your money, your life type terms, type website. Yeah, this is amazing. Love this website from high level view. Then obviously we have to take it into Ahrefs. And now we start looking at some other things. DR65, amazing. Love good amount of backlinks, good amount of keywords, good amount of traffic. No problems here. Then we're looking at where they're getting their traffic. Awesome. 98% from the United States. Amazing. Because that's where the company that I'm working with is. Then I'm looking at, yeah. So once again, domain rating. Domain rating seems to be growing steadily over time. Love that. Then we get into organic traffic. Once again, it doesn't matter that, you're seeing these kind of ups and downs. Overall, from here to here, it looks like it's going up and to the right and it's happening in short intervals, but that's what is happening. Where it's a problem is when it goes to like here and then it goes here and then it goes up here, then it goes down. That's a really big problem. These are natural fluctuations, which one can expect. Keywords are going down, not a great sign, but then again, I would have to look into why that's happening. Overall, I really like this website. We get into keywords. I can already see a lot of held. I can see a lot of names. So people are actually searching for the authors on this page, consulting, help consulting. This is amazing. Love it. Obviously, I would do a little bit more of a dive into this, but that would take an excruciatingly long time. Then we look at anchors. Okay, perfect, perfect. Lots of brand, lots of empty. This is the other thing you want to look at. Like ideally, this is one of your top three or four because sometimes people just don't be like, there's no anchors, or it might be like click here or like learn more. Like these are all really good anchors to have because it helps with the mix. So yeah, this seems like really good. They all seem really random. A lot of them are related to health. This is amazing. And that's what you're looking for. Random, but related. So yeah, this is amazing. Love this. So for this website, I would do what it takes to get a link on this website. And I would ideally get a guest post. Once again, would reach out to them, ask them, "Hey, can I write a guest post? I'm willing to compensate your company for it. And this is the guest post I'm going to write. Let me know if you have any guidelines." And sometimes people will agree. And that's why link building is so like labor intensive because a lot of times you're getting rejected. So you could go through this entire process and just the person stop responding to you. That happens a lot of the time. But yeah, so this is great. Let's get into this one. This is a really good website because it's a product. It's a product, but it's not related. So I would give it like a 1 out of 5 on relevance. So right away, that's what I'm seeing. It's like a 1 out of 5 relevance. So now everything that I look at from here is gonna go through that filter first. So just looking at products, yeah, sure, but it's like ketamine. Like it's not related at all. But it's a website and it's a really appealing looking website, lots of white space, everything makes sense, trust indicators, showing their product off, really nice product shots, testimonials, that's a really good sign. Some links to their blogs, but not overdoing it. Great footer. So this is a really good website, but unfortunately it's not about medical. So I wouldn't pay as much for this website. So now we can get into our normal process, WordCast, 63 DR. That's really appealing, especially since our DR is so low. So even though it's not related, if we just get a backlink, it's gonna bump up our DR. That's for sure because it's a good website. But it's not relevant. So that's a problem because even though this might go up, it's gonna be harder for you to rank for keywords on the page that you're getting a link to. R is really good. Good amount of backlinks, good amount of traffic. I mean, keywords, good amount of traffic. Traffic is going up over time. Amazing. Average ZR looks like it's kind of going up over time. Amazing. And I would just look at average pages. Average pages are going up, but so is traffic. Amazing. Traffic is coming mostly from the United States, above 50%. That's really good. And it's growing everywhere. So that's a really good sign. Organic keywords are also growing. And then we can just quickly get into the keywords. I already know they're not going to be relevant, so I'm not going to bother to go through them, but they have keywords. And then just final check. So yeah, a lot of branded, like I was talking about, learn more, uh, empty anchor, stuff like that. That's really good. See full price list, really good diversity. So this is a good backlink, but once again, it's not relevant. So I would not pay an arm and a leg for this website. I would maybe pay $100. If you want to guest post, I'll give you $100 if you allow us to guest post on your website. And maybe it could be a relevant article, like I would find out who the persona of this website is. So like whoever they're targeting and just let's just say it's the ops people who do it. So like how can operation managers relax or during weekends? Like you can go for a hike, you can go to the gym, can get ketamine. I don't know, but we would think of something. Yeah. So let me go on to this one right here. So this is the last one. I don't like it immediately simply because I know that a lot of links are waiting below. So yeah, once again, hacker news, technology. It's more of a technology website. Even then, it's kind of very much like a PBN, private blog network, where it's just kind of just it's everything, right? It's like just pick one, just pick cybersecurity and just create a really good website on that. But they chose to basically just create a website on everything. So I'm not in love with that. I come down here, there's no products, there's no services, it's just blogs, lots and lots of blogs related to technology. Okay, yeah, so not loving this. Just external link after external link on the page, not a good sign. We've already kind of gone through this, not loving that. So it's maybe a 1 out of 5 on relevance, and the website isn't that appealing. So it's maybe 2 out of 5 because there's even uglier websites. At least this one doesn't have ads and pop-ups and all the other stuff. So maybe a 2 out of 5 on just the overall website. Then we get into here, but oh my God, 76 DR. So if you get a backlink from this website and your DR is 10, you're going to move up at least 10 base points. Like you're going to be at a 20 if you just get a backlink from this website. So that's something we would want to consider. And it's pretty consistent. So it's not like they're messing around, or it's not like tons of their backlinks are getting deleted, because that's what would cause this to kind of go down rapidly, is if they started losing a lot of their backlinks. And if they're losing a lot of their backlinks, that could only mean that the websites that they got backlinks from are being shut down because they're not good websites. So that's not the case in this situation. DR of 76, really appealing, lots of backlinks, lots of keywords, good amount of traffic, 83% from the United States. Wow. So as you can see here, when I looked at the website, I was like, no, but now I'm looking at the stats and I'm like, maybe we should get a link from here. But yeah, this is all encouraging. Let's look at organic traffic. So yeah, I'm not liking this. Let's come here. I really wish you could remove this. Like, I don't know why they don't give you an option to just get rid of that. Or maybe they do, I just don't know. But in any case, I don't like this. So you can see over here, it went from 6K to 70K in like a couple of days, which is not a good sign. Traffic tends to not grow that fast. And then it went absolutely down. Then it's been up, down, up, down, up, down. And it kind of looks like it's trending down now. So that's not a good sign at all. Same thing over here. What, like, you have to ask yourself, why would Google or this tool or Google, why would they go from ranking you from 65,000 terms to 30 in like a matter of a week? That's really sketchy. So yeah, not loving this, not liking this right now. Then obviously we would look at keywords, but I already know they're not going to be relevant. So yeah, this is the, yeah, like, things got to be looked at keywords, because now I'm not going to do it. Like I don't want to rank on this website. This seems like a terrible website, but I would have never known that unless I took all these steps. So yeah, not great. Then we get into anchors. So it looks like branded, empty. What else is here? Hacker, like source. Um, yeah, this is just, yeah, I don't want to, I don't think it's probably worth getting a link on this website. So I would probably just decline on this one. But yeah, now you've kind of gone through with me as to how I would get a backlink, or what the steps that the team takes in order to assess whether we should or should not get a backlink on certain websites. As you can see, it's kind of like a very siloed off approach. Like there's certain things that we're doing consistently, and you've kind of, just as you've kind of seen me go through it, you've seen like how we're making those decisions. So yeah, I hope this was helpful, and see you in the next video.